Hello everybody, my name is Kyle3639. Welcome back to another video. Today, in this one, it's the start of another sealed only challenge on the channel, and today it's going to be the Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs is one of those tier 2 decks that are very good that came out of a structure deck. So this is going to be the beginning of my Dino sealed only challenge. Now, if the person that made the intro was DJ Curtis, please go check him out in the link in the description down below. Go subscribe to his channel. Thank you so much, DJ, for the intro, and there will be a Toon intro on the next Toon Sealed Only challenge. Speaking of the Toon Sealed Only challenge, if you have not checked that out, I'll put a link in the description down below for that as well. So this series should be a little bit shorter than the Toon Sealed Only because dinos already have most of what they need in their structure deck anyways. So yeah, these were $11 a piece with a sales tax that comes out to about $35. So we have $5 saved up for next week. So next week we'll have a budget of $45, unlike this week's $40 budget. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the opening. So we are only going to be opening one of them on the video because the other two will be the same exact thing. So you don't want me to open 3 structure decks that contain the whole same thing. So we're just going to be opening one, and I'll open the other 2 off screen. So here's what it comes with. A lot of good cards like Soul Eating Oviraptor, Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Absolutely amazing. No extra deck though, which is going to be the unfortunate part. So let's just start off by opening this pack. Oh boy. Always have troubles opening this. Oh boy, do not let me get my old knife out. Okay, no, we don't need the knife today. Oh boy, come on, come on. There we go. I think we got it open. There we go, and it's not even fully sealed. We got to show off the paper mat as well. There we go. I'll throw this aside over there. So this, of course, will be, and that's also trash. This is going to be the deck. We're not going to worry about that for now. Let's show you the game mat. I showed you this in the last episode. Oh man, this is actually a cool little paper game mat as well. Look at that. Imagine if this was cloth or rubber. Man, it'd actually be worth buying the structure decks. Oh, my camera is shaking a lot. Yeah, this would actually be worth getting if it was a paper, or if it wasn't a paper mat, but it is. So this is very, very garbage. We're going to throw that to the side. Now on to our actual deck. Let me get the wrapping off real quick. So I do got the now wrapping off. Now let's get into the cards we have get with the actual structure deck. We got Petite Pteranodon, which is a very good card. Not, worth playing at 3 or anything, but a very good card nonetheless. Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, very, very important card. Basically the boss monster for the dinos. Very good to pick up. Soul Eating Oviraptor, also a very good card to have for the deck. Basically your starter, so we're going to definitely need that. Lost World as another super. Again, a very good field spell to get that token onto their opponent's field so they can't target us. And then Survival End for our last super for the structure deck. Again, it's not that good of a card, but we will be able to use it for the first couple weeks. Now on to the commons. We got Megalosmasher X, Sabersaurus, another Megalosmasher X, another Sabersaurus. Okay. Now on to some effect monsters. I think those are the only normal monsters in the entire structure deck. We got Superconductor Tyranno, Ultimate Tyranno, the original Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Pretty garbage. We're probably not going to be using it. Super Ancient Dino Beast. Sauropod Branchion. Oh my god, I need to make sure this is on screen. Branchion. Tyro Infinity, okay. Black Barchiosaurus. Miracle Jurassic Egg, okay. Gigasaurus is going to be a very good card for us. It can help us link climb when we eventually get link monsters, but we don't have an extra deck right now, so this is not a very good card for us. Still might be able to throw it in the main deck, though. Baby Stegosaurus is a common as well. This is a very good card we're going to need. Same thing with Miscellaneousaurus. Any card that makes your fucking archetype unaffected by card effects is also always going to be a good card. Evil Swore Salamandra. Stegocyber. Trifortra. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Skeliosaurus. Two-Bone. Rescue Rabbit. Okay, that's going to be good. And that's it for the effect monsters. Now on to the spells. We got Fossil Dig, a very good card. It sucks it's a common, but hey, it's a very good card to start searching our dinos and stuff like that. Big Evolution Pill, not the pill we need, but we might be able to use it. Twin Twister, this could be a nice side deck card. Burial of the Dinford Dimension. Not really that good in this deck. Swords of Concealing Light, Painful Decision, Unexpected Die to pull out the normal monsters, Terraforming to search our Lost World, Survival of the Fittest to start the trap cards, Fossil Excavation, this is very not that good, Extinction on Schedule, Ojama Trio, Nightmare Archfiends, Quaking Mirror Force, this is going to be a good card to throw in the main, Grand Horn of Heaven, it's not, you know, Solemn Strike or anything. This could stop, like, Zeus-based strategies, like Zodiacs. This card can prevent that. Basically, what this does is, my bad. This basically just stops a summon, like Solemn Judgment would, or Strike as well. And then it skips, then it ends the main phase as well. So this could be very, very good. Secret Blast, and then just a fucking regular token for us, and then fucking random cards we don't need. Oh. Touch my camera on accident. So yeah, that was the structure deck. Let me get into some deck building and I'll be right back with the deck. I have now done the deck building process. Let's go into the card by card of what I built with the structure deck. As you can see, I already got it sleeved up. I got 3 Ultimate Conductor Tyrannos. This is basically our win con for the deck. We don't see this, we're kind of screwed. This is the only way we're going to win. Very good card, and we do definitely want to see this. This is why we're playing 3 of. We don't have Double Evolution Pill yet, so that's why we're playing a 3 of. We would be playing at 2 if we do have the Double Evolution Pills, but we don't. So we're going to play 3 of instead. And now for some starters now, we got Soul Eating Oviraptor. Again, a card we desperately need to see in our opening hand. This will start off everything. If we don't see this, then we're kind of fucked, to be honest with you. So very good card. So yeah, there's that. Let me put that over there. 3 Dinosaur. Again, a card that says unaffected by your opponent, or your dinosaurs are unaffected by card effects. That is absolutely broken. A lot of people were begging for this to be limited in the last ban list, but no more talks of it anymore. And my mic was over here. Let me put that a little closer. There we go. So yeah, 3 Dinosaur, that's what I am going with. Of course, all Dino players play this at 3 anyways. So yeah, let me just do that. Now, surprisingly, I do have 3 Petit Pteranodon, or however you want to say it. Why? Because this is actually better than Baby Ceratosaurus right now. Baby Ceratosaurus is used because you can go into link plays with it and all that stuff. You use a lot of level 4s in the Dino deck. Right now, we don't have that. We don't have an extra deck or anything. So Petit Pteranodon is just better to pull out bigger monsters, which we do have in our deck. So that's why I'm playing a 3 of it right now. And now let's get into the targets for the Petit Pteranodon, which is going to be 2 Superconductor Tyrant. Superconductor Tyranno. Not Ultimate, but Super. Basically, we can pull this out with Petit Pteranodon. Has an effect where once per turn, treat 1 monster, inflict 1,000 damage, but it can't attack the turn. It does that. That's okay. We're going to be using it for attack-based only. We got the 1 Super Ancient Dino Beast. Again, just another target for this Petit Pteranodon. Basically, you contribute this card in face-up attack by just triggering 1 monster. That's alright. I don't care about that. And then when the Dinosaur monster is special summoned from the graveyard, except during the damage step, this is on the field, draw 1 card. That's not a good effect. Again, we're just using it for the Petit Pteranodon plays. 1 Stego Cyber, just another card we can pull out with Petit Pteranodon. So basically, after damage calculation, if your opponent monster... During damage calculation, if your opponent's monster attacks while this card's in a graveyard, pay 1,000 life points, special summon this card, and if you do, you take no battle damage from that battle, but banish this card when it leaves the field. So, pretty good card. Now, we got the 1 Baby Ceratosaurus. Again, we're just playing at the 1 of because there's not that many targets for it in the deck right now. Very good card later on in the future, but right now, it's not that good for us. Now on to the spells and traps. We got the 3 Lost World. Again, another card we can definitely use. Basically gets a token onto their field that we can make sure it doesn't target our Dinosaur monster. So very, very good Lost World. Then we have the 1 Terraforming to search out the Lost World. Then for 3 Fossil Digs. Again, just another way to get Soul Eating Oviraptor or Dinosaur, depending on what your hand is. Just a good searcher for us in this deck. And not once per turn either, so they're very good. Interesting card here, big evolution pill. Not the pill we need, but as a pill we can use. Basically, you need to tribute a monster to activate this card, but once this card's on the field, we can normal summon level 5 or higher monsters without tributing, which is very, very good. Then 2 Swords of Concealing Light to finish out our spells. So basically this is just to get cards in face down defense position for Ultimate Conductor Tyranno if they do allow it to go through. Now on to the traps. We got 2 Survival End, so basically just destroy all normal monsters on the field, and if you do, special summon, I think it's from, special summon level 4 or lower dinosaur monsters from your deck up to the number of destroyed. So very, very good card. And then during the end phase, you can banish this card, target 1 dinosaur monster you control and 1 card your opponent control, destroy them. So very, very good. But just the 2 for now. Now on to some very good traps. We got 3 Quaking Mirror Force. Again, if they attack and if this goes through, this can be absolutely brutal for them. A very good card for us to have for now. And we got the 3 Grand Horn of Heaven. I was explaining why this is actually somewhat good in the opening process. Again, able to skip the main phase, go straight to battle phase. It's very good against some decks like Zodiacs and that any decks that basically try to pull out Zeus. Very good card for that. And then we got 3 Secret Blasts, just a burn card basically. That's all it really is in this deck. We really don't need this, but hey, it's whatever. And then to finish out the whole deck, we got 2 Survival of the Fittest, which is basically just like an equip card. You target 1 dinosaur monster, equip this card to it, and it gains 1,000 attack. Then if that monster destroys an opponent's monster by battle, it can make it a 2nd attack in a row. So yeah, that is it for the main deck. Now on to the side deck, because surprisingly we do have a side deck. Again, we just have 3 tokens here. Those are not a part of it, but we do have 3 tokens. So just go into some cards. We got the 1 Dinosaur. This is not in the main deck just yet, just because we do not have extract monsters. When we start getting those link monsters and stuff, this is going to be a very good card to play in the deck, but right now we don't need it. And then the other two babies, again, not that good because we don't have that many level 4s to get to yet, but still a very good card. Then we got the 3 Twin Twisters, just for back row hate. We got 3, and then this is all just burn card shenanigans. Nightmare of the Archfiends, to summon tokens onto the field and then burn them when they leave the field. Same thing with the Ojama Trio, does the exact same thing. And then 2 Fossil Excavation. This is basically a Call of the Haunted for the archetype, but it's very shit because you have to discard 1 card to activate it, and the monster's effect is negated. So not that good, but is in the side deck just in case I want to see it. And then the last thing to finish off is the 3rd Survivals. And so yeah, that is it for the deck. So we're going to now go into locals to see how we do. I am somewhat confident. I think we can maybe pull out a game or so. But let's see. Let's get straight into locals. So this was round 1 of the locals I did join. I am versing against Outledge. So we do the roll, and of course he wins by 1. He got a 7, I got a 6. That's unfortunate. We draw our 5 cards for turn, and he does choose to go first here. He starts off by activating the Cursed Outlands and declaring effect, paying 800 life points, and then he does add Haketo from the deck. Then he goes ahead and set 4, and then will simply pass turn back to me. I will then draw for turn, look at my hand, set 3 cards, and then just simply pass back to him because, of course, I don't see the 1 card I need to see, which is Soul Eating Oviraptor. During the end phase, he does activate Haketo and then puts onto the field. No Outledge, it looks like, but then again, I have nothing in graveyard. Anyways, he draws for turn, then activates Cursed Outlands effect 1 more time, paying another 800 life points, adding Outledge back to hand. And then he activates Outledge here, sending the Conquistador, getting rid of my middle trap, which is, in this case, the Grand Horn of Heaven, which does really nothing right now because everything gets special summoned from card effects anyway, so it's not that good. He goes to battle, attacks with Haketo for 1800 directly. I will take that 1800. Goes into end phase, banishes Conquistador from the graveyard, and then set the Scarlet of Sanguine, and then passes back to me. I draw for turn. Look at my hand. Same thing as last turn. I'll just set 1 monster this time in defense position and pass it back to him. He activates Scarlet during the end phase to get Eldritch onto the field. He summons from deck and not the graveyard. Then he goes ahead and activates Trap Trick. This is still during the end phase. He banishes a Heavy Storm Duster to set another Heavy Storm Duster from the deck. And then he goes ahead and just set that, and then just activate that again during the end phase. Get rid of my other two, which is 2 more Grand Horn of Heavens. Yep, I draw all 3 in the same fucking hand. Great hand for me. He draws for turn. Simply just activates the Cursed Outlands one more time. Searches out Conquistador this time. And then he will attack Haketo with the face down. Then the face down was Baby Sarasaurus. Nothing really special. Then he goes attack directly for 25 with Outrage. I will take the 25. Goes into main 2. He goes links off Haketo into Link Spider. And then Link Spider and Outrage to go into Verte and Akonda. Declares Verte's effect, ascending Red Eyes Fusion, paying the 2,000 life points, of course. And then we'll summon the Dragoon from the extra deck. So yeah, kind of a hard board to get around. Let's see if I can do it. He sets 1 and then goes end phase, banish Haketo, and then sets himself a Scarlet Sanguine. I draw for turn. Have a good staring at my hand, and well, simply concede to him. Didn't really do anything that game. Now, my hand was actually spectacular. I kind of have to explain. I had Miscellaneous Saurus with the Swords of Concealing Light, which would bait out a negation, which I truly needed. I had a Miscellaneous Saurus. So basically, if I was able to draw a Soul-Eating Oviraptor, I basically win the game. Because I would have bait out some negation with Swords of Concealing Light, either Dragoon or Conquistador Eldritch play. Normal summon Soul Eating, anything that would try to stop it, I would just miss instead. Soul Eating or adding Soul Eating would add Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, banish 2 dinosaurs because Baby Sarasaurus was in the graveyard, summon Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, flip everything into defense position, and basically win game from there. But unfortunate, that's not how things work. I just could not draw a single Soul Eating Oviraptor. It sucks when the only starter card in the entire deck is 1 card, and that really does suck. So I do choose to go first here for game 2. Life points haven't changed yet. That will update in just 1 second. I do set 2 cards and pass the turn. He draws for turn. He does activate Cursed Outlands one more time to go searching for. Of course, he searches for a Conquistador. This is telling me he already has Eldritch in hand. But here, he Red Eyes Fusion. Now the life points are updated now. Red Eyes Fusion, it does go through. As you can see, I'm making him take 2,000. Ignore that. I thought it was Verte's effect. I'm an idiot. He's at 72. Just ignore that. He activates Pot of Prosperity. Out of the 6, he does banish 6. It lets go through, and then adds Outrage from the 6 he did mill. Then goes ahead and then goes to battle phase. Again, another misplay here. He's not allowed to attack with Dragoon under Cursed Outlands, but it's a simple misplay anyways. It didn't really matter in the long run anyways, but that is a misplay on both of our parts. I just saw that in post-editing. He does set 3 cards here, and then simply just passes back to me. I draw for turn. During his standby phase, he activates Anti-Magic Fragrance Spell. I'm like, oh shit. I chain Twin Twister, or at least attempt to, discarding Petit Pteranodon, targeting his Anti-Fragrance and his set closest to the deck. But he does activate Dragoon in response, sending Haketo to negate the Twin Twister. Nice side deck for me, but just Dragoon on the field is very, very good. I go ahead and activate Miscellaneous Saurus, which does go through here. I banish 2 dinosaur monsters and then special summon UTC from hand. Now here I am really thinking. I do activate Ojama Trio. That was my other set card. He does let it go through. 3 tokens now onto the field. Well, I wish I was able to activate UTC's effect. I don't have another dinosaur. I attack over all 3 tokens, inflicting 3,000, then 300. 900 damage for each, or 300 damage for each token, totaling to 900 damage. He takes 3,900 here from that battle. He's at 33. I do update the life points now just to show you. And then I pass turn end phase, he activates Haketo's effect, banishing him Haketo to set himself a Scarlet Sanguine. He draws for turn, activates Conquistador Chain Link 1, and of course Chain Link 2 is Scarlet Sanguine. And just for that, there you go. There's a Scarlet Sanguine. Well, I lost no matter what here because Dragoon would have gotten rid of the UTC anyways. He summons the L-Liege, and then Conquistador will summon himself to pop the UTC. And then with that, I just have to simply concede. There's really no other play I can do at that point. So yeah, that was an interesting game. It wasn't like I was just getting my ass kicked. I was in the game. I just did not draw the one starter I needed, which was Soul Eating Oviraptor. So yeah, it wasn't that good. Again, I wasn't getting my ass kicked, but it wasn't that bad either. If I just drew Soul Eating Oviraptor game 1, I could have taken game 1 pretty easily. But game 2 was kind of hit or miss. Again, I didn't draw the Soul Eating Oviraptor. Kind of sucks. I did have a round 2, but it was kind of shit. I was late to the round because I thought the round started later than I thought it did. So I got a game 1 loss because the guy was being an asshole about it. I was like 2 minutes late, even though I was just exactly on the time that got me the round 1 loss. I don't care. Again, are we going to be winning with this deck? No, but actually he was using heroes. We were going to be able to win, but again, I bricked again. Didn't see Soul Eating Oviraptor, of course, and lost that one. Then I dropped, of course, just him sharking and shit. I did not want to deal with that bullshit today. So yeah, very problem with the deck is basically we need Soul Eating Oviraptor all the pissing time. Miscellaneous Source is a starter if you have a level 1 Dinosaur in your deck, which we do not at all. So yeah, we'll be opening some packs in the future to hopefully get ourselves a better deck. It's not that bad right now, but the only starting is Soul Eating Oviraptor. If we don't see that, we are kind of fucked. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe for more content on the channel. I do upload every single day except for Sunday. I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.